Hello?
Hello, this is the WMBD newsroom.
Yes, ma'am. Is this the lady that Jesse Davis spoke to just a little while ago?
Yes, sir, it is. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
You are speaking with Cody Villalobas. I'm currently here with Jesse and Zachary Hart as well, still.
Jesse, I'm going to record this call, okay?
I was just calling to ask, is there any questions that you needed answered or wanted answered? Is there anything else that you needed to know?
Well, what do you have that you can tell us? We're recording this. One of my reporters is here. She's going to talk to you for a minute, too, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Cody. This is Shelby Roberts. So we got a little bit of insight before from Jesse. Tell me, tell me, what did you think was going to happen when you guys left?
I honestly thought, like, when we left, I honestly thought it was just my 100% opinion. I thought they just let us out to just kind of shoot us, to be honest, you know, because that was just my honest opinion. I was like, because it was just trying to get rid of us type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly my 100% opinion.
So my follow-up to you, and I'm sorry, I'm just being very, very to the point. Why would you leave if you thought they were going to shoot you? Why would you up and leave, or, you know, just not instinctually
really,
think that it was a mistake?
After we already got out, we kind of just, I was like, man, this right here, this is crazy. It was just the way it happened. It was just so I guess staged. I guess for lack of better words, like I feel like it was just staged. Like, why would you put us in a cell block that we're not even supposed to be in? That when you walk up and touch the toilet, it just falls off the wall, and you just sit there and look inside of a dark hole and wonder, you know, what in the hell's going on. So by the time I got out, and, you know, we just kind of looked at each other and like, why the hell and how the hell is this happening? Like, what is their purpose of this?
So did you guys all know each other beforehand? Was it just in the moment we're going to run? Was it a plan?
It was definitely not a plan. It was a spur of the moment type of deal. You know what I'm saying? We sat in the cell for 24 hours, and yes, we do know each other outside of here. You know, that's kind of we all grew up in Fulton County, so I mean.
And then, go ahead.
What's up? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. So when you guys took off, I mean, walk me through, you find this deficiency and then you take off. What happens next?
Basically what she said when we did take off, she said walk me through, you know, this what happened next after we got out, you know. We walked out. I mean, when we walked out, the garage door was wide open. Like, that's what really just baffled us. When we walked out, we walked down the road. We knew of somebody that used to live there, but they had abandoned the house. We went inside because the door was unlocked, you know, and we hollered for them, and there was clothes. We just threw on some clothes and a hat, and we just started walking. We didn't really know what to do. To be honest, we were scared to death.
So you all just decided to split up or stay together, and you got split up? How did that work? At first we stayed together. Hart was the only one that did split up. And I mean, we honestly, like I said, being so scared that what we just experienced wasn't even real. We just stayed together. When we did get split up, it was completely by accident, really, except for Hart. You know, he kind of went on his own way. Can you tell us, just for our information, when were you guys back in court?
When do we go back to court?
When were you last in court? What was your court proceedings like?
We was last in court Wednesday, and we actually left the holding cell, which was 24-hour lockdown. No TVs, no phones, no pencils or pens to actually communicate with the outside world. And then when we did come out of the holding cell, we went to video court, which is still inside the jail, and they handcuffed us and shackled us just to go to video court.
with 2 deputies.
So when did you guys officially escape? There was some back and forth as to when you guys got out.
To be honest with you, it was literally about 6:30, and they actually do routine checks every 30 minutes. They come by and they do routine checks on the jail. So by the time that we got out and the time that they noticed, they probably did, I don't know, 10 checks, 15 checks. An inmate actually even picked up Hart's medication for him, and they didn't even notice. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, they called for Hart for his medication at 9:15, which is Medline, and they gave the medication to another person, and still didn't even realize.
So I guess in all of this, I mean, do you have any remorse? You had a lot of people that were very, very scared when this call went out that you guys were on the run. Do you have anything to say about that?
Yes, ma'am. We all do. Like I said, we was all. They put us out there. They gave us an image that was actually very untrue. If you look at my background, I have no violence in my background. If you want me to be completely honest with you, I'm a drug addict. Okay. I have zero violence. There's no violence in my background, period. I have no aggravated charges. I have no batteries. I have nothing of the sorts. I have drug charges. And yes, I am very sorry, but I know what happened was wrong. But if you put people in a cage and you leave them there all day long, and then a chance like that just happens, we didn't even have time to think about it, you know. And to be honest, you say that the public was scared. Well, the public didn't know. We was more scared. We didn't catch no charges. None of us caught any charges while we was out, except for that one escape. You know what I'm saying? So if we were really armed and dangerous and all this, and we're hardened criminals, why didn't we do something? Why didn't we rob somebody? Why didn't we steal somebody's vehicle? You know what I'm saying? We was more scared of the public than the public was of us.
Why not just stay in the jail? If you see a malfunction like that, why not just stay?
To be honest with you, like I said, if you keep us, if we're housed in here, and all we got is 4 walls to look at, if we don't go to court, we don't see outside. So if they set our court date out 8 months, we won't even see daylight for 8 months. And just to be sitting in the cell reminiscing, just talking, just shooting the shit, and then this toilet just fall off the wall and we're looking into a hole, we're like, holy shit, dude, like, let's go see what it is. And then it just led to a like kids on an adventure. Like, it just led to another door that was already wide open down the ladder. And when we seen daylight from the garage door and we went over there and turned the knob and it just opened, there was no gates. There was a sidewalk leading straight to the road, and that was that. We didn't even think. There was no thinking.
Okay, is there anything else that I missed that you want to make sure we know about?
Is there anything else that they missed that we want them to know about? Basically, like we ain't the people that the public put us out to be. We really are not. I mean, like I said, our actions would go to show. You can ask COs up here. There was a CO that come in due to a fight in the block, and you want to know what that CO had told them? The CO had told the sheriff's office. They said I don't know if I should say her name or not, but she actually told the cops up front that she didn't feel in danger in no way when she went into the dorm, because she knew that I myself, being one of the people, would protect her if anything were to go wrong.
All right. Now, have you guys called other media outlets as well?
No, ma'am, just y'all.
All right. Well, I think we've got all the information. I do appreciate you sharing your side of the story. Can I get you to just confirm your first and last name and then spell it for me?
Yes, ma'am. This is Cody Villalobas, Codycody. My middle initial is C. My last name is Villalobas, V as in Victor, ILLALOBOS. as in boy, A-S. Cody C. Villalobas. Also another inmate had been injured in here. I'm not quite sure, but Adele Tovry was also injured in here, and nothing was done. But yeah, man, we want the public to know, like, we ain't these people. It's negligence and recklessness on the jail's part. Granted, we're not trying to say what we did was not wrong. It's not justifiable, no. But you know what? We wasn't in the same sense as a contradiction. We wasn't also in the wrong. You know what I mean? If you put a dog in a cage for 5 days and then you leave the door open, what's that dog gonna do?
Tell me your middle name one more time,
Gonna
Cody.
leave. I'm sorry, what was that?
Sure, tell me your middle name one more time.
Cheyenne is Cheyenne. Cody Cheyenne Villalobas.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I think that's
And
all.
also, like, I'd also like the public to know, like the legal system here is wishy-washy. They're corrupt. I don't feel like we'll have a fair trial here. None of us feel like Jesse Davis, Zachary Hart. None of us feel like there's going to be a fair trial on our behalf, with or without a paid lawyer. Some of us can't even afford a paid lawyer, so we're even more at due to our actions, the judge is just going to side with the state's attorney, and they're just going to keep us in the crossfire, you know what I'm saying, until we take what they want us to take. And I feel like that's unfair, that's unjust. And a change of venue would be awesome. I don't know if you can help or put that word out there for us. We hope that we advanced your career, giving you this information. You are the only one we have talked to. We love all Eugene Retz. We love him. He's in the DOC right now in Statesville. We are sorry for what we have done. And people make mistakes. But you know what? We also have a heart. We also have a mind. We're still human beings. And a fair trial is really what we ask. You know what I'm saying? Because they shouldn't even have put us in the system.
Well, Cody, I do appreciate your time.
Well, Zach said he's not sorry because he don't feel like what he did was wrong. And to be honest, I can second that motion in a way, because, like I said, we didn't do anything. Like I said, if we're some hardened criminal and we're armed and dangerous, tell me why was there no violence? Why was there no violence?
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Is there anything else, Cody, that I didn't get to that you think is important about sharing your side?
Is there anything else that she, there's a video of even Zach pleading for a ride. There's a video going around, and he's saying he's pleading, for help, and telling him, he's not armed, he's not dangerous. And I'm pretty sure he was in his boxers. You could tell he's not armed and dangerous. He just pleaded for a ride. We needed help. We all did. Jesse's knocking on doors. I was walking down. I was caught in a backyard drinking water out of a hose.
And just to confirm, who were we talking to earlier?
Jesse Davis is who you was talking to earlier.
Okay. Okay, Cody.
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
You've given us a lot of information to dissect, so I do appreciate your time.
Yes, ma'am. You're very much welcome. And what was that? We lost a lot of financial assistance, you know what I'm saying, of people that was helping us what little bit, and now ghosted us. We don't have no help, period. We're in here. They got us locked down. We got on $1 million bond. How are we supposed to post $1 million bond? You know what I'm saying? None of us are millionaires, and you're very welcome for this information. We appreciate you listening to us.
Sure.
We do appreciate it. We hope we helped each other.
Thank you. Take care.
Yes, ma'am. You too.